For decades, the Indian Army has fought with courage and often with tools designed elsewhere, delayed by procedure and outdated by the time they arrived. That is now changing, quietly, structurally, and perhaps irreversibly. Through indigenous innovation and new procurement mindset, the Indian Army is rewriting how wars will be fought and how India will fight them.
So what's the fundamental problem? India's biggest military disadvantage was never manpower. It was time. Traditional defense procurement took years, sometimes even decades. By the time equipment entered service, threats had evolved, technology had moved on, adversaries had adapted. This created a dangerous lag between battlefield reality and military capability. In modern warfare, that lag can be fatal. So why future wars demand a different army? Today's battlefield is no longer linear. It is drone-saturated, sensor-heavy, algorithm-driven, data-dominated. From Ukraine to Middle East, wars are being shaped by cheap drones, overwhelming expensive systems, AI-enabled targeting, electronic warfare disrupting command chains, logistics becoming a prime target. As army designed for 20th century warfare cannot dominate a 21st century battlefield. So enter iDEX, it's a structural break. This is where innovations of defense excellence or iDEX becomes transformational. Instead of asking, what weapons do we want to buy? Army now asks, what problems do we need to solve? Surveillance gaps, counter-drone defense, mountain logistics, secure communications, decision-making under information overload. The innovators have been given real military problems, not paper requirements. From labs to live units, what makes this shift radical in speed? Under iDEX, prototypes are tested with frontline units, soldiers provide real-time feedback, systems are modified rapidly, successful technology moves straight to induction. This collapses the gap between, that is, idea, trial, and battlefield usage. For the first time, Indian soldiers are shaping the tools they fight with. The two-front reality. India is the only major army preparing for a sustained operations against two nuclear-armed adversaries. That reality changes everything. Imported systems come with supply chain vulnerabilities, political leverage, wartime uncertainty. Indigenous systems mean guaranteed availability, faster upgrades, freedom to fight without permission. In a long war, self-reliance is combat power. Doctrinal shift from mass to mind. This innovation push is also changing doctrine. The Indian Army is moving from mass formation to networked, agile, tech-enabled units. Decision-making is decentralizing. Situational awareness is expanding downwards. Technology is becoming a thinking partner, not just a tool. This is how modern armies stay ahead of numerically comparable foes. Exports, ethics and responsibility. As indigenous capability grows, India's defense exports are rising. But unlike many arms exporters, New Delhi is pairing innovation with tight strategic trade controls. This ensures sensitive technology doesn't leak. India remains a trusted supplier. Defense exports strengthen diplomacy, not destabilize regions. This is how serious military powers behave.
Launched in 2018, the iDEX initiative is reshaping how the Indian Army solves battlefield challenges by directly linking soldiers with the innovators and the startup. Instead of slow traditional procurement, iDEX enables rapid development, testing and induction of technologies through real-time military feedback. Backed by government funding of nearly 500 crore rupees, the program supports startup, MSME and individual innovators working on next-gen defense and aerospace solutions.
For the first time, India is aligning policy, industry, soldiers and strategy in the same direction. The Indian Army's transformation is not being driven by one weapon or one reform. It is being driven by a simple realization. Future wars will not wait for slow systems or slow thinking. By turning startups into force multipliers, the soldiers into innovators, India is finally shortening the distance between ideas and the impact. And in modern warfare, that distance can decide victory.